right, the CEO of Aetna Insurance now warning the Affordable Care Act, Obamacare, is in a, quote, death spiral as health insurers pull out of some markets. CEO Mark Bertolini, one of the biggest in the industry, very respected, saying, quote, that logic shows just how much the risk pool is deteriorating in the ACA and how poorly structured the funding mechanism and premium model is. I think you will see a lot more withdrawals this year of plans. The death spiral gaining momentum as rising premiums push healthy customers out, leaving the sickest, the most expensive customers behind by themselves. That drives premiums and rates even higher. Lisa Booth is the founder of High Noon Strategies, a contributor for the Washington Examiner. Leslie Marshall is a syndicated radio talk show host. They are both Fox News contributors. Lisa, I'll start with you. I mean, it's basic math. Mark Bertolini, the CEO of Aetna, has a fiduciary responsibility to not lose money. He's not allowed to. He can't give people insurance out of the goodness of his heart. People are bailing. The prices are going up. It's not sustainable. It's basic math. Where am I going wrong?
No, you're not. You're absolutely right. And look, this is what Republicans have been saying all along of why Obamacare wasn't going to work, why it was unsustainable. You have Aetna citing, significant losses to upwards to, hundreds of millions of dollars in losses. McKinsey did a study showing that insurers lost money in at least 41 different states. And this is a big problem for consumers because there already is a really lack of competition in the marketplace. You have 1/3 of U.S. counties that really only have one marketplace insurer. 70% of American counties, there's only one or two healthcare plans to choose from in the Obamacare exchanges. So this is a big problem for consumers and for Americans.
And Aetna's not alone, Leslie. I mean, we have a full screen. You can see there Humana announcing that they're going to stop offering ACA plans for 2018 altogether. Cigna describing the 3-year-old market as fragile as best. Anthem said it would weigh its future with the ACA exchanges. They're all lining up. How do you fix it?
Well, first of all, of course they're going to line up. I mean, they have a president, his administration, a Republican saying they're going to dismantle this. So obviously they want to get out.
They were all saying this before the election.
One of the reasons that but this was being said before the election, and in addition to that, right now where it stands, there's great uncertainty among insurance companies who, by the way, many of which, like Blue Cross and Blue Shield, have actually sent letters to Congress saying, wait, slow down on this. If you're going to dismantle, we need to know what you're replacing with, and you need to have something to replace it with. To the point about the sick versus the healthy, this was part of the problem before, and one of the issues that made us need the health care reformation that we had that brought the Affordable Care Act around, when you did not cover people that were ill, such as not allowing people with pre-existing conditions, or when you had nobody overseeing you being able to increase the premiums as they did prior. We're going to be right back where we were before, because I don't see anything better coming down the pike from Republicans.
Recognizes what you're saying in terms of there are things there that need to be kept in place. Listen to what he had to say.
In our plan that we ran on, in our Better Way agenda, and in all of the various House Republican, even Senate Republican replacement plans that have been offered, we've long said that people ought to be able to stay on their insurance till they're 26 years of age. With respect to pre-existing conditions, we think the smarter and better of a cooperation between the federal government and the state government. We don't want to have the federal government over-regulate all of health insurance.
Oh, Lisa, I heard him say the feds were going to pay for it. Is that what you heard there?
Yeah, look, I think I'm not going to lie. To Leslie's point, I do think Republicans have a big challenge in front of them. Look, the Democratic Party essentially passed a massive entitlement on the backs of Americans for their own vanity, as opposed to doing something that had longevity and that was in the best interest of consumers. And so Republicans are dealt a really difficult hand right now, dealing with something that has tentacles, and I think 1/5 of the U.S. economy right now. So this is a massive challenge for Republicans. And repeal and replace sounds great in campaign rhetoric, but in theory and in practice, I would say, however, there have been plenty of. Okay, sure.
I'm sorry, we're going to give Leslie two next time. I think we all agreed at the end, so it's a good place to leave it. We're screwed. That's what we agreed. We'll see you soon. Thanks to both of you.